Hello everybody, welcome to our live stream. Today we are shooting with the beautiful Tanya. We've got a commercial shoot and we thought we'd give you a little behind the scenes in the craziness that happens when Tanya's in at the studio with us. So we hope you enjoy it.
Cool bananas.
I have to make my own music in my head.
Your own music in your head.
You sound like a psychic.
Are you going to start humming? Might just kick that backlight up a bit more and a bit skinnier. So let's go skinnier. So you're just letting everyone listen to silence, are you?
Pardon? Oh, sorry, I was trying to get the gimbal organised so I could come over.
Oh, no, you can get gimbal organised.
I just wanted to come over and
the screen.
Yeah, no, so I can come over and talk to you and ask you what you're doing.
Who knows what I'm doing? Cool.
Whoa.
I'm nearly there. I'm just fluffing. I just want the background a little bit lighter. That's better. That fixed that shadow problem. Unless I get a little bit more of that.
This should be okay. There we go. I think my cords are a bit tangled over here, Peter.
Your cords are tangled?
Yeah. Sorry. Sorry, guys.
There you go. I'm untangled.
Thank you.
You can go walkies.
I can film you. Just...
There you go, you're untangled.
Here we go. Now I can come show you guys what's happening over here.
Cool. I'm just working on the background light at the moment because I've got a tiny little kicker coming underneath. Do you know? Yeah, perfect. And I didn't like the shadow around there. I've completely got rid of that shadow now. I got her popping.
What were you not liking before?
I was getting her shadow of her arm sitting on the wall.
Right.
So by me having that background light on, I might still turn it up to, boom, boom, and pull it back a little bit so I want to spread a touch wider. But I don't want it on Tanya. Perfect. So now I can pull in some of my shadow fill.
Good.
Look at this girl pop. We're going to fix this. We'll get it off colour in a minute. But when I'm setting up, I always set up my lighting in colour so I can see my overexposure warnings going off, whereas they won't go off in the same spot.
I'm not liking this gimbal.
You're not liking it? Oh, we've got that camera in black and white.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. I don't like.
No, I can fix that.
Okay. It's really...
No, don't face it at me. Turn it around and fix it. Oh my god. You've just got creative style to black and white.
Ah. I don't know if I'm meshing well with the zoomed in lens, but...
So we want standard.
Yeah.
Wow. Hello.
You tell me when it gets to standard.
Standard.
Right. Boop, boop. You happy now?
Yeah. Still trying to...
I like the black and white better personally.
That's so cool.
You happy with that now?
Yeah.
Or is it too heavy for you?
No, it's... I'll get used to the zoomed inness of it.
Yeah, it's a 40. You want the 28?
No, it's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine.
You know that's coming on here.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
It's a live video, Tanya.
Why is it?
Tanya's really good at this.
Tired.
Tanya's really good at this. She's six opinion around it. It's not hurting yet. Oh, now it hurt.
I'm always tired.
I know.
My middle name is tired.
Tanya tired.
Tanya tired.
Cool.
Ali-Jani. Peter, how do you say my surname?
Ali-Jani?
Oh, you practice.
I could never say it.
He's been saying Ali-Jani for like 7 years.
Yeah, but it sounds more Arabian.
Oh, he doesn't.
Ali-Jan?
Ali-Jani.
Yeah, that sounds like a posh. I'm making you posher.
Ali-Jani.
Cool. All I'm doing is I'm turning the light up by moving it in, and it's only micro changes, but these are the little things that make my picture my picture. It's my attention to these tiny little subtleties in the light. Cool, that popped. Yeah, so all I'm looking at is where I'm casting my up shadow, that's really popping.
I can't see.
You can't see?
No, I can't get around
You can
any.
go further. You've got heaps of people.
I can.
You happy with that?
That's amazing.
There's only one thing wrong with it.
What's that?
It's in colour. Now it's popping.
Peter. The color's pretty.
That's pretty.
That's pretty.
It's stunning.
Cool. So, yeah, I'm liking that. We've got a gorgeous little catch lighting on her eye. So you'll see the tiny dot down the bottom, the tiny little dot in there, and that's that little B10. So we're running one battery light down the bottom, and then we've got the octa up above. I don't normally use this many lights, but the background light is just to fix my shadow problem on the wall. So that light's only there for the wall. I've just got the two lights on the model. Cool. And then now I've got this. I'm just going to tell this a touch more. So I'm going to bring my down curve down a bit tighter. And then bring my shadow fill up a little bit more. So that's brought the background down more. I've filled in her, so she's got detail in all her hair. You like Tanya? So we should do shoots now? We take pictures?
Oh, try not to trip over. I'll see if we have any questions. Yeah, I'm coming to do this now.
Oh, someone misses you. Oh, someone's offered you a glass of wine and someone's put their thumb up here. So there's a couple of people online. Cool, alright. Now will this work? Beautiful. That's really cool.
While Peter works, I will
Cool.
ask a question. Oh, Jessie, I miss you guys. Well, miss you already as well. I had so much fun last week on the 5-day workshop. And yes, got the wine as always.
Cool.
Yes, I know I am breaking the rules a little bit and drinking before 3, but we're on a really fun photo shoot, so the rules can be a little bit broken.
This is gorgeous. Did you see it?
No.
Well, you stay there. You can do your job. I'll be joint cameraman. Hello.
Gonna have fun. YOLO, everyone.
Right, there we are.
Okay.
No, I'm not on you at the moment. I'll get on you in a minute. So there's our shot, and there's our model. It's like it's like 6 o'clock in the afternoon.
No. What time is it?
It's 6 o'clock in the afternoon somewhere.
Okay, YOLO. Life's so short.
Life's so short. So come on, camera focus. There's the shots, and if I can flick through them, maybe. No, it's not going to do it. I'll just come back onto these guys, and Beck can change it. Beck likes playing DJ sometimes too.
I love wine. Why is red wine so good? Oh, right. Oh my god.
Oh, sorry, I just put it down. You're supposed to have flicked it off. We're very professional in here.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, so it was making up for Beck's boob shots, the Tanya's boob shots. Went up one. So one extra person came on me. All right, let's get this job done. Cool. That's stunning. I know it's hard. Normally Tanya and I are working to music, so she'll either put some gangster stuff on, or no, you don't put gangster on as much anymore. You actually put nice music on now.
Just like the feeling of
Old school?
old music.
These are really, really cool.
So beautiful. Beautiful.
Are you making fun of me? Oh.
If anyone has any questions for Peter, by the way, please feel free to ask them.
These are really, really pretty.
Wow, hello.
These are really pretty.
Cheat on me today. Wow.
These are really pretty. Cool, let's go, keep going. Oh. It's awesome. I'm liking this.
I love that I keep waving in front of the camera.
Yeah.
I love the fact that it keeps tying knots around her feet.
She's like a puppy.
Decide. No, you want me to say beautiful there. Beautiful eyes. I told you I want you to rap for one of the songs. So you can just do eyes.
And you can play, sell it as a track.
Sell it as a track. Thank you, Tanya. So most people don't realise what Tanya's really like. Everyone thinks that she's serious and stuck up and very. No, I meant in a way of. No, in a good way. That you're prim and proper. No, you're not stuck up. You're the opposite. You're one of a.
Hey Peter, what are your settings?
My standard settings in the studio. So 100 ISO. 100 ISO, 160 shutter speed, and f8.
Cool. Simon, who was here on the weekend, has asked if it was the same settings. So that answers
So
the
does
question.
Simon think I would teach them different to what I really did?
Never.
No, that's good. I'm glad
Peter
he
doesn't
asked,
have
because
any secrets.
The only difference I would be really on is because I can shoot faster than 160th of a second. You want me on that camera?
Talk to that one.
Talk to that camera. Because I can shoot with this camera, because it's got leaf shutter, I can shoot at any settings.
Yep.
I'd always kill my ambient light. And what that means is if I pull my triggers off, I'm going to take a shot. I'm going to turn my underexposure alert on.
Hang on, I'll come over there and show them.
No, I just in the gimbal mode. All right.
There you go.
So you'll see the whole screen is purple, which means the ambient light in here is not affecting my picture at all. So that's why I don't need to go 320th of a second. If we had more light coming in here and this didn't go purple, it was all more like this, it means I'd be getting ambient light into my shot. And you stop putting your boobs in.
No, I don't understand. I literally keep walking and I'm like, oops. I should just stand in the corner.
Cool, so.
It's really hot in here.
And someone wants to know when we're coming to New York. We will be there in September. I can't wait.
I can't wait.
Aside from Melbourne, New York's the only other place in the world I could live, so I can't wait to be back there.
I could live in Bar Bacon.
Bacon bar?
The double bacon, whatever it's called. I could live in there because
I've never been, I'm very excited.
that's the first place I eat every time I get to New York. It's up on, on 9th, I think it's between 56th and 55th. Best bar in America. Everything has bacon, even the alcohol. They put bacon in the alcohol.
They're really cute.
Cool.
So funny, Tanya.
Cool.
And what lens are you using, Peter?
I'm on 150, which is like a 130 on a DSLR. And the only reason why is I want to have this room because on days it's quite warm in here at the moment and Tanya sweats really badly. No, it's just this whole thing of...
I'm wearing like latex.
You're wearing plastic.
Is it latex?
No, it's not latex.
Same. Isn't latex plastic?
No, it's plastic leather.
But latex is plastic, no?
Yeah, rubber. Latex is rubber. Right, rubber. Now got it. Beautiful.
I think someone's saying good night, but I'm not sure. My Spanish maybe isn't too great, so I'm not too sure. Sorry. Should really brush up on that.
Doesn't my assistant know how to speak Spanish?
No.
Gee, she's bad.
I'm getting there though. I'm pretty sure someone's saying good evening though.
Oh, these are gorgeous.
I think they're saying good evening. I normally use Google Translate, but I'm just
These
trying
are
to
really
guesstimate
pretty.
it myself.
Yeah. It's really cool. It's really cool. Cool. So, I can hear a sound in my camera that says my battery's going flat.
Am I breaking it?
No, you aren't breaking it. I think I broke it.
You
I'm
broke
going to
it?
just disconnect my camera and put a new battery in it. Because it definitely has the sound of the battery about to die. But Tanya and Beck can keep you company while I change batteries.
Should have a lolly.
A lolly.
I need like energy.
Let's flick it over to this one and we can entertain.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. There we go. Oh, we could flick it over to a face up.
Guys, it's really hot.
Really hot.
Oh, webcam. Oh, hello.
Hi. Welcome to the Beck and Tanya show. Are you right, Peter?
No, you too entertained.
I'm like, I've never done a single
Anne's just jumped in and she's stalking us now.
Who?
And
Yeah.
so I can't wait to go to Zurich and Barcelona.
Ooh,
Anne.
we're going to be doing a lot of
Tapas.
this.
So
Classic bag.
I want to know why Anne is online. Now, aren't you a dentist assistant?
yeah.
Don't you have your fingers down someone's throat right now? Well, she is a dentist assistant. In between being a supermodel.
Guys, my feet are sore and I'm just wearing boots. I'm in runners for sure.
Take them off.
I would, yeah.
It's all working again.
All right. Cool.
Yep, everything's fine. I just shoot a bit more and then I'm going to do a quick
Hey,
little change.
Nelson in New York.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful.
And Anne, I don't think there's ever enough wine in the entire world for us.
Cool. Yeah, cool.
What? Sorry guys, my view of the microphone.
Cool, beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Ah, it's stunning, stunning, stunning. Beautiful, beautiful. So nobody's asked about my lighting setup.
No.
They're all too busy looking at Tanya.
I think so.
They are. They're infatuated by your prettiness.
It is a pretty great site though. And these photos are
They're pretty good.
pretty good.
We don't really have to even take them into Photoshop. They're pretty much finished that we've got now. That's cool.
That's
I
stunning.
kill you. That is so Angelina, Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
Yes, it's very
Isn't that cool?
the latest.
So I will just quickly explain the lighting setup. I'm just running an octabox above and up high. It's not lighting like that, it's lighting like that. Then I've got a little kicker light. I've got the little new B10. So it's just a little battery operated thing. With Tanya's standing here, it's pointed to here, so it's not even pointed at her face. So we're using the feather to light up under her chin, under her nose, and under her eyes to put a bit of kick in there.
Light is so important.
It is.
I think it's more important than anything. Do you think?
100%.
Is it more important than your camera? Almost.
Yeah, no, cameras aren't.
Camera is a camera. That's what I think.
We've used iPhones.
Yeah,
and
I
they
feel
look-
like, exactly. I feel like you don't have
It's the
to
second
light
most
right.
important thing,
What's the first most important?
the subject.
The
The module.
The module.
The module's the most important. Module is the most important thing. If the module feels beautiful, she looks beautiful.
That's, no, I feel like eyes don't lie.
No, that's why I keep yelling at you, eyes.
I know, but it's,
Yeah.
no, but I think in photos, people's actual soul is captured. That's what I think.
No, you're right.
Like, even if they're uncomfortable, it's still like their essence comes through.
The eyes.
I don't know.
It's all about eyes.
I'm gonna have to be, hello. I'm not being tired.
No, wide. One of the problems I caused by putting this here is it's going to cast a shadow. So even though the light's pointing that way, it's lighting Tanya that way, and it casts a shadow on the wall whenever she put her arms out like that. So I just dropped this in there. This has got a grid on it. Just so I wanted to grid in behind Tanya. As you can see in the pictures, we've got that nice popping sort of vignette happening in type behind her, which is that grid. Normally I don't light with this many lights. But
Yeah, I haven't seen you use 3 lights like.
But it suits
In a
us with the
while.
black top. To put black on dark grey with black hair and low key-ish, you know, it's got to protect my shadows a little bit. So a lot of this is to protect the shadows.
Totally.
Cool. And just to prove what we're doing, what's today's date?
Tuesday.
Tuesday the 5th?
Yes.
So if you look on my Instagram tonight, Tuesday the 5th, you'll see a retouch go up because I put a retouch up tonight.
But did you get a video last night? So it's going to be 2 Tanyas in a
2
row?
Tanyas in a row. Bang. I'm going to have every other model complain that I never give them 2 in a row. Beck's going to complain that she's never had 2 in a row. I think she did.
But that's fine because I'm not a model. So
Yes,
that's
you
a problem.
yes, you are. Yes, she is. She is.
Cool. Cool, beautiful. That's really pretty. That's really pretty. Eyes, eyes. Cool, cool. Beautiful. Yeah, cool. Putting it in there.
Hello to the people in Washington. Peter Nelson said that he loves your work.
Nelson?
Yes.
Is that Nelson in Sydney?
No, it's Nelson from New York who said hi from New York and that he loves your work.
Cool. So hopefully we'll see him in New York.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed.
Tanya Ann said that you are looking as gorgeous as ever. We've got greetings from Peru, and we've also got someone in Barcelona who said they'll see us there, but they're going to sleep now, so we'll catch you there. Can't wait. Barcelona was my highlight of Europe last year, so
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
awesome.
So we must be really boring if they're going to go to sleep rather than watch Tanya.
Hello to Argentina as well. Hopefully we can make it down to South America later in the year. No, I think it's just the time difference.
Yeah, it's a bit of a weird time.
Totally.
Yeah, it's hard because our perfect, if we want to get Europe, we've got to do like 4 or 5 in the morning or some ridiculous time. Yeah, so 9 at night's giving them about 9 in the morning. So, cool, that's really pretty. Beautiful. Cool, 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 cool. That's really pretty, that's really pretty. Stunning. Something like that. What you doing? You're going walkies?
Coming walkies.
Maybe, let's put the pressure on Tanya. Maybe forget about me. Just put this on nice and tight. I want you to come in about there.
I had that going before. I just wanted to come show them the screen.
I can show the screen.
Because that's what I was doing. I keep flicking.
I wanted them to see how a really good model works.
Yeah, I had it flicked on.
Movement.
Alright, I'll
No
flick it back on
stopping.
Tanya.
No, use that.
No, I'll flick it on Tanya.
No, use that. It's perfect.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Oh, you had it like that?
Yeah, I had it like that already.
Oh, we can go to the screen if you want, but I think one of the most important things for photographers to see is a really good model doesn't move stop. They just do a continual movement between poses and then finish it with eyes. And it's gorgeous. That's really pretty. That's really pretty. Cool. They allow the photographer to grab the picture. It's really pretty. Stunning, 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 stunning.
Hello, Chile.
Cool.
Chili.
Yes.
I mean, those eyes, beautiful. Beautiful. Cool. We got any more questions, or we do it as a wrap? So I reckon I've got my shot, unless you want to show them the shot.
Someone's just saying that they hate the time difference between us and the US, but hi to both me and you.
Well, when that massive earthquake happens on the Ring of Fire that moves Australia closer to America, we'll be on the same time difference.
That'd be
I feel like
handy.
you guys should just move there.
Yeah, I think
Probably.
we should move there.
I think so. Maybe we should.
That's
Do you
what I-
guys think we should just move to America? I think
Yeah.
we should.
Like, yes.
Hello, DC.
Because you probably have a lot of people from there right now, right?
Yeah. Well, it's our largest following country.
Largest
Yeah, so if we look at all our social media figures, America's our biggest,
It is.
Australia's second.
Yep. No, we don't have any more questions. I think people were just kind of interested to watch you work and see.
See, did you want to give them a sneak peek of the pictures over
Yeah,
Tanya's
sure.
shoulder?
Give you guys a little sneak peek.
I might just bring a blackboard to shield the screen, and Tanya can have a look at the mark of the pictures and you can show them.
Sure.
Unless somebody else has a question.
Does that mean I can sit down?
Yeah.
So tired. Wait, I'm
Is that
standing.
better?
Oh my lord, my legs.
Yes.
Does that make it better?
Yeah.
Let's start. What do I do it again? 8?
Yes. Press 8 for ones you like.
Look a bit crazy.
So what Tanya's doing is what either my clients or models at the end of the shoot are allowed to go through and mark them, and all they're doing is changing the yellow dot up here to a red dot of anything they really like. It just gives me an idea if they've got good taste or bad taste.
We usually have the same taste.
We have the same taste.
Not at the beginning. I used to pick one.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's the one.
No, Eric, it's never too late to find out about people. We've
Huh?
got heaps of stuff, and we'll be doing heaps coming up, so don't worry.
I think, yeah, the time difference is a bit.
She's hot as hell. I always said she's a devil.
What? As in, yeah, I am sweaty. That is true. Guys, it's really hot. I think it's what I'm wearing though.
Probably.
It's like insane how hot it is.
Is your salon stand still available to purchase? If you talk about camera stand, the one I've got is Inka, I-N-K-A. I don't know if it's still, I don't think they're actually still in business. They're made in Holland, so I'm not sure. But if you just type in camera stand or go onto B&H,
I'll quickly
stand,
film the brand
they sell
for
about
you
20 or
guys.
30 different types of camera stands.
Here you go.
And
That's the brand.
even if you're not in America, you can just get the brand names and then buy them within your own country.
God, my head's itchy. Damn, that's the one.
Do I ever use a Sony A7R in the studio? I have the camera that is being used right now is A7R3. It's my second camera. So my Hasselblad's my first camera. The A7R3 is my second camera. I had an A7R2 and I would have kept that if it was only for me shooting stills, but we shoot a lot of video now. And the autofocus on the A7R3 is just to die for with video. So I only use autofocus with video. It's absolutely to die for. But yes, I use the A7R 2 or 3. I use about, in the studio I use about 20% of the time, but outside I use it about 60% of the time. So in the studio I tend to jump on the Hasselblad first. Unless I want to do shallow depth of field. So when I throw on a Batis, when I throw on one of my Otis's, I'll put cool down to 1.4. When I got to look there.
Yeah, you do.
But I'm liking looking at myself.
Would you want me to flick back?
No, I'm joking. So I was trying to read these questions so you
I'll
can
read them
maybe
out to
read
you.
the questions. But yeah, look, I love mirrorless. So it's not so much I love the Sony system, I love the whole mirrorless. And I was really, really annoyed that both Nikon and Canon decided for the first 3 years that they thought they knew what photographers want. And the thing with mirrorless is what I see in my viewfinder is my final picture, which means I can take a motion, I can also put my highlight alert in now, I can put focus peaking. So in my viewfinder, I can see if something's overexposed in the viewfinder before I click it. Now, I've worked all my life, I shot film for so many years, it's not like I don't know how to expose, but if a model lifts up an arm and a spot of light starts overexposing, on a DSLR I never knew that till I chimped afterwards. With the mirrorless, I could see it come up in the viewfinder straight away. I could either reposition the model's pose so it wasn't there, or I changed my exposure so I didn't have a problem with it being overexposed. So with that side of things, the mirrorless system is what I loved, and that's why I changed from Canon to Sony. Maybe 3-4 years, Canon and Nikon will be up to your Fujis and Sonys and Pentaxes with the mirrorless system, also whatever the other one is. And it'll get back to a level playing field. But at the moment, mirrorless, Fuji and Sony are running away with it. And the GH, what are you up to?
I want to see.
Oh no, I'm not putting bunny ears on.
The next question I will ask you, Peter, is
So she can come in.
why
and
do
talk
you
to
shoot with a coloured back and then convert to... No, they're not. Peter, why do you shoot with a coloured back and then convert to black and white instead of shooting with a monochrome back?
Because the monochrome back, I'm stuck with the settings on the camera. I don't have, and my clients never can make up their mind. So even though Leica and Phase make really nice monochrome backs, I'm really stuck to the look that they're giving me with the camera. When we were shooting film, we never had one look we're stuck to. If we would go triax or would go whatever we like to shoot, we could change it. But when we're talking Leica and Phase especially, we're stuck to the look that they've given us. And I don't want that. I want to have the ability to play with my red, green and blue channels to make it my look.
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
Fair
You happy
enough.
with that? What's the next question?
The next question is that someone, or not really a question, but someone said that they would have put wind on their hair to make the photo.
We do sometimes.
We do, but I didn't want that glam. This
Yeah.
is not a glam look. This is a little bit more fashion strong. I didn't want to have that. We quite often use boards now and then, but for this shoot, I don't want hair blowing. It's not what I was trying to get.
I do have a very rouged hair.
Or rouged hair.
Well, that kind of ties in nicely though. We did our first podcast, we recorded our first podcast this morning, and Peter was talking about how every photographer is different and you all have different eyes. So you'll all find different things that make a photo yours. So that's what makes it yours.
Yeah.
You didn't want that, you wanted this look. He would have done something different. That's what makes it his photo.
Yeah, it doesn't make any right or wrong. Everyone's got the look that they like. Some people like, a lot of people like hair lights. Well, I use hair light a little bit, but very rarely, maybe. Maybe used it on 4 shoots this year.
Yeah.
4 shoots in the last year.
I'd say so.
Yeah, so it's not something I use a lot of, but a lot of photographers use hair light, so it just comes down to taste.
That's it.
I can't read it.
No, I can, and we don't have any more questions.
Is that all the questions?
Yes, we've caught up on all of them.
Well, in fact, anyone who hangs around, we're gonna hopefully do a Shay live.
Yeah.
That'll be awesome.
So on Thursday, if anyone's free,
we don't know what time yet.
Don't know what time, but on Thursday we've got the incredible Shay coming in for a shoot, and it's been nearly a year since you've shot with her.
It feels like longer. She's been travelling the world.
No, because the last shoot you did with her was the Asua one when I
yeah,
first started.
that's right.
So it's been about a year.
That was a commercial shoot. It's been over a year since I've shot her my way.
Yeah. So it's going to be awesome. So we'll jump on and do a live stream. I'll announce it on Instagram as I keep doing.
Good. I need a. Oh, you know what's? Oh, that felt good. Come back. I'm like, come back. Why'd you just be like, oh,
Because
This is a tease.
I'm like, oh, touch my
if you guys tune in on Thursday, we'll be live again Thursday sometime. I'll announce it on Instagram.
Oh, wait, the assistant is so hot too. Yes, she is.
Not a model.
Not a model. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope you've enjoyed this little behind the scenes
you
with
just got another one
beautiful
there.
Tanya. Oh,
Do you use
natural light
in some of your photographs?
Yeah, I'd say a third of my photography is natural light. I love natural light.
Yeah.
Just the fact of what we've got here is
So
to
good.
die for.
yes.
Natural light's the best light.
Yep. We're wearing natural light right now.
Yeah,
And
we
it's
are.
pretty good. Pretty good.
Pretty?
Pretty good.
Cool.
All right, cool. Well, thank you guys so much for tuning in. We hope you've enjoyed it, and we will see you on Thursday. Bye.